What's up, y'all? Ready to continue on with this career? So I watched Artemis 2 launch today with my kids. Freaking epic. Man, my kids are really into it too. Like drawing pictures of rockets and stuff while we're waiting for the countdown. Man, as cool as can be. It's really you know, everybody's saying it, but it is a moment in human history that we witnessed. Couldn't be more excited to play Kerbal Space Program today. So, anywho, we need to make some money so we can upgrade this VAB. Now, I don't have landing gear, but I do kind of want to land on the moon. So I think what I'm going to do is try to develop some kind of ship that's capable of doing it before I accept the mission. And then if I'm able to do it, I'll accept the mission and go do it. Otherwise, I have to come up with something else to do. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Kind of loud. How do we do that? I'm trying to figure out where the settings are. There we go. Let's go music. There we go. It's a little better. Oh, it's the ambience. That's the problem. Hold up. Settings. Turn the ambience down too. Alright, much better, much better. Alright, let's try to develop some kind of ship that's capable of a moon landing. So let's just do the basics here. Obviously, we're going to want one of each science thing. And we do need the engineering system because that's just how I roll. So, what will be our actual lander? That is the question. I'm thinking since I got the fancy new fuel tanks, not that one. Hang on, I thought I got the big fuel tank. Oh, here they are. Ooh, not that guy. Let's get the... Is that the Rocco Max? This guy. Since we have such a strict part limit, I'm just trying to go bang for buck, and obviously I want a low center of gravity for my lander. So let's see. How much Delta V? Ooh. Yeah. That's okay. This is a great vehicle. But what we do need to do is add a Science Junior on it. Might switch this out for bigger fuel tank in a second, if I can swing it. So we're gonna need something to land on. Let's go for the 3. Since we're part limited. Okay. That looks landable. Now, we just have to figure out how to stack this rocket so that this is our final stage. Alright. So what we'll do here, stack one of these guys just to get past that. Then we're gonna go Rocca Max. This will be the trans-lunar injection stage. That can be a Terrier as well. Perfect. Oh yeah. This This is more than enough. Now we just need to get this into orbit. How many parts do we have to work with? Okay, we're at 18 parts. So with 12 parts, I have to be able to get this into orbit. There's going to be some structural wobbly stability problems here, I think. Oh well. Is that my biggest fuel tank? No, it is not. Ah, we're golden. As long as the rocket doesn't wobble too much. What will we launch with? A skipper? What's the thrust to weight on this bad boy? Ooh, a little low. That's what boosters are for, I suppose. How many parts do we got to work with? 8 parts. So that sounds like 4 decouplers and 4 boosters. Wait a minute. There we go. We'll go ahead and put that there. 9,200 Delta V. That will work. But we... Here's the thing, we gotta use Jeb. So, well, we only really do need 1 Science Junior sample. I'm not really going for a hopper yet. Yeah, I can't quite do it because if I had I don't have enough parts to do electrical. Oh, I'm overweight. I'm overweight. Okay, I gotta get smaller boosters. Maybe 3 kickbacks. Oh, and then I can add the electrical. Okay. We're not overweight. We still get dang near the same Delta V. And then we've got 2 extra parts to work with. Perfect. That can be a battery. Best. It's 100, that's 200. I don't know if that's smart or like really dumb. We're gonna find out. And then literally just 1 solar panel to keep us going. And that puts us at the 30 parts. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. This is the S4 Moon Lander. S4. Call it the S430. This is 30 parts. Moon Lander. There we go. Wow. Okay, this could work. It's gonna have very big stability and wobbling problems taking off. I have to fly straight up just to avoid aerodynamic forces. So what I'm gonna do, look at the missions here. Land on the moon, walk on the surface of the moon, we're going for it. Science data from the surface of the moon, sounds like a good one. Alright, there's our 2 missions. When we get back, we'll be able to upgrade the VAB and be able to have lots of Lots of more science. I hope this works. This is going to be a huge fail if it doesn't work. And we're going to, obviously, we would lose Jeb, so that's not good. Let's make sure our staging is correct. Okay. It's going to have to be a somewhat inefficient launch profile because I will be going straight up to try to avoid wobbliness. I can't, obviously I don't have the part count to afford struts. So away we go. Oh my god, it's already wobbling. This is a super bad omen. We're just going straight up, boys. We gotta get out of the atmosphere. It's just a hair to the east, just to make sure it kind of biases in that direction. Oh no! Might have to be doing some emergency stuff here in a minute. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. Yeah, we're fine. Kind of a tense launch. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go for 100,000 Apoapsis, but I'm just burning these right now. Our 30-part moon lander. Hope it works. Go ahead and drift a little closer to Apoapsis before I burn again. It'll be like a minute out. Go ahead and fast forward for you guys. This is what our trajectory looks like right now. And let's try to circularize if we can. Alright. Yeah, easy peasy. As long as this landing gear idea works, then freaking gold. I'm gonna go to 30 seconds out from Apoapsis, so it's a better orbit. This thing doesn't have a lot of thrust to weight ratio. That's enough to get the job done, I think. Past apoapsis and we're not falling back to Kerbin, but the periapsis is in good shape. We're about to be in orbit. There it is. We're in orbit. Let's take a look. Alright, well, where's the moon? Here comes the moon around the corner. Once we see the moon peak above the horizon, I'll go ahead and do our translunar injection. Just like our awesome heroes aboard the Artemis 2 right now. Right now there's 4 humans drifting away from the Earth in a tin can. Amazing. Alright, there's the moon. This is going to signal our translunar injection. So what we want to do is raise our apoapsis to about 11 million. Occasionally checking on battery power since we're in the darkness. And Jeb is holding prograde position, so that actually does take electricity. Our orbit's looking like we're stretching it out. No, I didn't think about it, but having the bigger fuel tank with the Terrier engine, my thrust weight ratio on the lunar surface, or the lunar surface, is going to be a little bit dodgy. It'll probably be okay. But I got to be careful to not wait to the last minute to try to slow down. Especially when there's no takebacks on hard mode. Still burning towards the moon. It's kind of weird how that works out. My actual direction of travel is not towards the moon. It's toward the moon's going to be. But when you look at it, it's like I'm literally burning towards the moon. There we go, we're getting close. Call it, maybe 10.8 million, maybe. Oh yeah, then I'll still have 1200 Delta V when I get to the moon. There we go. Because I kind of want to encounter it on this side. Alright. At this point, we're ready to time accelerate and go to our lunar encounter. Assuming we have one, I didn't screw it up. Here comes the moon. So from the ship's perspective, let's take a look. See, from the ship's perspective, the moon's just getting closer and closer. Man, I hope it catches me in its gravity here. Oh no. Did I miss? I can just kill my orbit here. How far away is it? Oh no, I think I might have really messed this up. I have enough Delta V to just burn towards it, but... Oh, no. Okay, I got a lunar encounter. Okay, perfect. So all I gotta do is just burn retrograde, and it'll go into orbit around the moon. Perfect. Let's kill the time acceleration. Yeah, I'm good. Totally good. I definitely need to burn further than 10.8 million though. I should have done. This is 11.4 million from Kerbin, so I should have done 11.2 or something. So here's my orbit forming now. There's much cleaner yeah, it was kind of a messy lunar encounter. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna go down to 20,000, I think. Luckily, I brought lots of fuel. Okay. Now we are in good shape. So what we're going to do is now go to the periapsis. I've already got all the science I can get out here, I think. Just watching this time till periapsis number here. Alright. How's our electricity? Oh, doing fine. We'll go ahead and circularize the orbit. It's been years since I've done a moon landing in this game, so we're going to see how this goes with no landing gear. Alright, this is it. We're going in. Try to land in the crater. We'll see. You know, we'll see. I'm happy to land anywhere. So I gotta watch this altitude terrain. That's the important number, because that's your altitude above death. Getting closer to the ground here. Alright. I think it's time to start burning, because I got... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn like this. I'm just gonna land here somewhere, probably. I'm not gonna make it all the way to that crater. Another thing we're looking at is, where is it? Oh, vertical speed and horizontal speed. Okay, so we're going up again. That's not what I exactly wanted, but it will help me get to that crater. Yeah, let's do that. I have plenty of fuel. Go ahead and put our landing spot somewhere on the far side of that crater. As you can see, we're suborbital now. I'm going to accelerate. Then basically once I get to the lip of the crater, I'll just kill it and land. We're way high again now. Is this the crater? Hold up. Yep. Killing all our horizontal speed. We're just gonna fight gravity. On into the east far side crater. guess in theory that blank spot there would be good, but we're just gonna land wherever fate takes us. Alright, it's time for the final stage. I'm gonna activate the engine. Alright, both numbers are decreasing. Let's see what happens if I just gun it. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna fall for a minute. Maybe just burn off the horizontal speed like this. We're actually speeding up as we fall right now. I lost track of our other stage, but it should be hitting the ground at some point. Horizontal speed decreasing. That's kind of the goal here. I want to be going straight up and down, not sideways at 100 miles an hour or whatever. Once we get to like 10,000, that's the kind of like, hey, get your shit together. Fire up the engines. I might go ahead and slow down to 100 meters a second now. So the thing is, the longer you do this, the more you're just basically gifting fuel to the gravity gods. It's better to, in a perfect world, say you had infinite thrust weight ratio and infinite fuel or whatever. Oh, other stage hit. The best thing to do would be to fall to the surface as fast as possible, and then cancel out all your velocities to zero at the last possible second. But in reality, that's not practical. So you don't necessarily want to kill your speed when you're going to where you want to be. Okay, we're at 1 meter per second horizontal speed, which ain't bad. It's not great either. I'm going to switch to... Oops, yeah, surface mode, oops. And we're on a crater edge. Okay. .3,000 meters above the terrain. Our horizontal speed is essentially nothing. 50 millimeters a second. Ah, you can see our shadow. We're doing it, boys. We're landing on the moon. But this seems like a kind of an angled, slopey crater, but we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see. I will not let this thing tip over. I switched away from retrograde mode. Okay, we gotta kill it. We gotta kill the velocity. It's on 10 meters a second. See how slopey this is. There's my shadow getting closer to joining me. It's pretty slopey, man. I don't know about this. Dang. Alright. At 100 meters, we need to kill some of this speed. Basically hovering downward. Just keep in mind, we have so much fuel that it's silly. Just trying to kind of... Man, that's pretty freaking slopey. I don't know if this is going to work, but we need to slow down. I'm gonna go to like half a meter a second. I gotta kind of feather it now. Fall? Or are we gonna stop? Before we tip, trust me, I'm just launching. We're sliding down the hill. Oh my gosh, how Kerbal is this? We're not speeding up. We're just kind of skiing. This is what I love about Kerbal Space Program. But hey, my landing legs, in theory, worked. They didn't, like, break off or anything. Okay, we're slowing down. We're at 0.8. Can we get a 0.7? 0.6. Okay. 0.4, we're slowing down. Come on, we're coming to a stop. Yes, we have landed on the moon. World first milestone. Suborbital fly by the sun. Oh, fly by the sun. I guess I escaped. What? I'll take it. Whatever. It's money. Landed on the surface of the moon. Explore the moon. Touchdown confirmed on the moon. Any crash you can walk away from counts as a landing. Agreed. Now, that is not in sunlight, so we are draining battery as we sit here, but I think we have a lot. Yeah, we're good. So what do we need to do? Not tip this over. Number one. I'm gonna, first off, let me do the science. My 60 science. Let's do log temperature, log pressure. And this is from the East Farside Crater. So it's pretty cool biome there. Crew report. Now what I'm afraid of, so Jeb is basically the one holding the ship straight now with stability assist system. If I get out, so with Jeb, there may be no stability assist, I might start tipping, so I might have to jump back in and take off. So we'll see. Here we go. No, okay, that didn't happen. That's great news. So what I'm going to do right now is collect all the data. And store it all in the command pod. And then what we're going to do is... I'm trying to remember how this works. So you hit space to let go, R to turn on your jetpack, and then I think shift jetpack up. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to bump up against this and start having it slide again while Jeb's not in it. So here we go. There we go. Okay, I remembered how to do it. Alright. One small step for Kerbin. One giant leap for Kerbal kind. Ta-da! One giant leap for our budget. That's funny. Explore the moon. Oh no. The ship moved, dude. Okay, but it settled back. This is so freaking sketchy. Is the ship moving? I'm gonna put it over to that rock. I'm gonna put the edge of the ship on that space between that rock. I'm just seeing if that little gap gets smaller. Nope, it doesn't look like it's moving. Okay. Can I collect a surface sample? No. I don't have the thing unlocked to get the surface sample. I can plant a flag. That should be money. I'm gonna call this Jeb Crater. Well, that's an easy, yeah, 7,000. Okay, so what can I do now? Isn't there like rocks or something you can get? My ship falls over. Oh my god. It's gonna be rescue mission time. Pick up Moonstone. There it is. Moonstone. Nice. Cool. We got a rock sample. How much fuel do I have? Oh, I'm down to... And I could have sworn Kerbal's had a certain amount of fuel for their jetpack. Maybe I'm just on the wrong screen or menu or something. Okay, cool. So I got a moonstone in here. That's probably something. No, I gotta get it back to Kerbin for it to be something. Okay. Oh, wow. I think we're done here. I can't think of anything else to do. So, oh, autosaving, nice. What we do is need to take off and turn east and get into orbit and then go home. So east is that way. I really do have enough fuel to like land again and get more science. Should I? Nah, it's not worth the risk. Let's go east. It's more important to get my VAB upgraded. I don't want to crash this thing. Once I get the VAB upgraded, I can have so much safer craft and consistency. It'd be a huge bummer to lose Jeb on a landing on another slope and tipping over or something. I'm basically thrusting east until I get my apoapsis to like 25,000. Yeah, 32 works. Got a million fuels, 1600 Delta V. Do I got EV airport flying over this crater? Oh. There's some easy science. What temperature? Nope. Pressure? Nope. Okay. Oh, canyons. I don't have this. Nice. Makes me want to land, but it's just... It's not worth it with such a jank vehicle. Alright. We'll go ahead and circularize here. Well, in a minute. Okay. We're now in orbit. Let's go home to Kerbin. Where is Kerbin? Okay, there it is. I feel like the best time to thrust is a little bit past that line. Or maybe a little bit, maybe right on it. You essentially want this part of your orbit to match the orbit of the moon. What would be the best place to do that? Maybe right before this line. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah, essentially what I'm saying is like you want a tangent to this and a tangent to this to be as close to parallel as possible, I think. And then again, like you're thrusting straight toward Kerbin to do this. It's weird how that works out. Cool. I can just kill some of this 405, which is nothing compared to 1361. Going for like 35,000. Alright, that'll get us home. I can just enjoy the show. Man, did a moon landing on my hard career. Heck yeah, dude. Because once I get to, like, Minimus and whatever, I can do terrain hopping there, like, so easy. The extra science kind of doesn't matter at this point. What matters is money. To get the VAB upgraded. And then the tracking station and the mission control. Alright, we're entering the atmosphere. Time to turn around. And we're in the air. If anything looks like it's going to explode, I'm going to cut the engine and stage. Oh yeah, we're good. We're not connected, we're just kind of falling together. This thing, I guess, has more wind resistance than my command pod. There we go. It's falling away. I just gotta watch altitude and deploy my parachute when it's time to do it. We are over the highlands right now, even though it's very dark. Alright, parachute time. That is going to be a successful mission, and that battery was no problem at all right there. Sometimes I worry about jacking out the command pod, heat shield unit too much, because you can get yourself in a situation where command pod flips around like a little dart, and it's not good. Man, went to the moon, got a rock, moon rock, came back. And I wonder if the moonstones are different for each biome. I'm not sure. Oh, somewhere in my landing stage hit the train. So, you know, the command pod hits the ground at 6 meters a second. It does fine. Alright, here we are. Do a crew report. Oh, we needed that. Cool. That probably means we need everything. Get an EVA report. Temperature. And pressure. From the Highlands. Alright, heck yeah, man. What do we got here? World first milestone. Returned home from the surface of the moon. Heck yeah. Recover vessel. I want to see a ton of money. Yep. Look at all this science and money. Moonstone, 72 science. Material Bay, 60 science. Look at that moonstone. Okay, yeah, it's just moonstone analysis from moon surface. So, all the moonstones are probably the same. I would guess. Okay. Man, the S430 Moonlander was pretty legit. Ooh, and Jeb gained 3 XP. Heck yeah. So let's check this out. Contract complete. Science data from surface of the moon. Now let's just kind of... Oh my gosh, look at that. 326 science. Now what would be available? Oh, rendezvous tube vessels in orbit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I think the key to doing that one is get that and then like a rescue around Kerbin, and then you can kind of 2 birds with 1 stone with 1 launch. I don't really plan on doing that. Whew. Anyway, let's take a look at the science. We can get... Okay, we're gonna need landing legs, guys. Oh, you can't even get to this. Probably have to upgrade the science center, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, 902,000. Okay. So... Oh, these are all the crazy parts they added in some kind of expansion. So we do want landing. Probably want flight control at some point. Oh, the lander can. Yeah, because the mass is 0.5 compared to... it's not that much of a difference. Oh, Clampatron Docking Port Junior. When do you get the regular Clampotron? Is it an advanced construction? No, for real. Where's the Clampotron? Because docking port would be cool. Okay, we know we're getting landing legs. So let's bite the bullet on that. Hinge. I'm looking for the actual Clampotron. Okay, because this is miniaturization. Do I already have the Clampotron? Actuators? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so that's not in my near future. But I could get the junior version of it. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna hold on to this science until I decide I need it for something. But we're gonna end it there until next time. This is a good mission. Made a lot of progress on our career. I'll probably be upgrading the VAB next time. Yeah, go ahead and I'm just going to upgrade the VAB. That's pretty much a done deal. So now I can support 255 parts, which now I can basically build any ship I want. But there you have it. Godspeed Artemis 2. There's 4 people just looking out the window at a Earth getting smaller and smaller away. And all of humanity is just getting farther and farther away from them. Craziness. Alright, y'all. Good night.